All right. Once again, I got to get my gloves on, but I want to give it just a brief overview of my strategy for feeding hay. This field has very little topsoil in it. There used to be a barn back here, and in chopping down weeds and getting it moving again, I found all sorts of black pipe and concrete and everything else. So the soil is fairly poor. So I'm using about a 3-acre. So there's my cross fence right there. And I'm taking maybe 3 acres. Hey, little girl. And I'm feeding out the whole winter supply of hay for the cattle here. And so even though I've mucked it up a fair bit when it got above freezing and the ground thawed out, this is going to hopefully come back. And I wanted to just look at this hay that I'm using. I specifically asked Doug, can we get first crop hay in here? And we sold most of the second crop and third crop, I think. But I'm going to try to find what I was seeing in here. So we have first crop is rotten with grass seed, because usually it grows fast and goes to seed before the ground dries out enough for us to do it. Yeah, see here, look, there's all kinds of seeds in here. And so not only are we going to be putting carbon down, but we're going to be putting down lots of seed to kind of give a lot of competition to the weeds that want to continue to come up here. So I had chopped this down with a brush hog 2 years ago, and what came up this year was a good amount of grass, but a lot of these little thorn sapling sucker things, and we want to just give it enough competition that this doesn't stand a chance. Some nice looking calves here. So these are all born in June or May. Maybe these were in May. And she was the late one. But they're all looking extra healthy. And nothing is hurting, it looks like. And then Ann's been asking me how her milk heifer calf has been doing. And here she is. So yeah, we've mucked this up a little bit. It's rougher ground. You can see there's little thorns and all sorts of junk here that isn't very edible. And we're all right with that. You can see some of the ladies are starting to look pretty pregnant. And yeah, even though it's colder than hell frozen over, it's a beautiful day. So we're just going to check water. And there's our update for the cattle. It looks ugly now, but I've done this on a few fields on my farm, and I'm starting to do this at Doug's farm. And it looks ugly now, but we're going to give it lots of rest. Skip it a couple times until we might graze it for the first time in June. Let all the grass come up through it and really take off. And then we'll be able to see green stripes where I fed hay out. All right, have a good day.